Is that my headphones that I hear? I was wondering why I heard all that music in the background. Me and Riley had to go turn my sound off on the other side of the board. What you doing in there, bud?
I'm back. Hi.
Back. What are you doing?
Oh man, I'm just looking at the day ahead, and I did one of those things where I got super ahead of all the things I needed to do, and so like I've got things to do today, but they're not things that are pressing to do today, but I should do them today to stay ahead. But I'm wondering if I just don't instead.
No, well, you don't want to ask me. I'm not allowed. You're not allowed to ask me.
I don't think so.
So, I want to show you. So we've been talking about how I've been like drinking less and less. I used to have like a serious problem, and I'm getting a handle on it.
Right.
So I'm listening to this book called Quit Like a Woman. And she keeps reiterating like the puffiness your face gets. And remember, like I wanted to do this dating video that we'll talk about at another time, but I had drinks over the weekend. So for like 3 days, it took like for the puffiness to get out of my face. So I'm looking at this board next to us in my office, and I'm noticing like the effects of what alcohol does to my face, right? So this is when I'm 24 and I'm with Rascal Flats, and I'm maybe a size 8, a 6, 8-ish, and my face is super chubs. Look at it. And I'm little, like my waist is little. And then this one is when I'm 5 months pregnant, 31 years old, and then my face, even though I'm like 50 pounds heavier, my face is significantly smaller than my face in this photo. Like significantly. And that's what booze does to my face. This is when I'm 8 months pregnant. And I'm like I'm like 220 in this photo. And then this one, I'm like 160. And then look at my face. And it's because I was drinking at this concert and not drinking at these ones because I was pregnant.
So you get puffy when you drink.
Super puffy. Super puffy. And I have a live video tonight with Tiffany about being vegan, but I had one on Monday, and my face from Monday to tonight will look significantly different because I haven't had anything to drink.
I think for me, it came out in my, for me, it always came out in my belly, like my face too, my face totally, but my belly would just go plump.
Oh yeah, it's super bloaty. Yeah.
Yeah, like because I always have I've got a really short torso or really short legs and a long torso, and so it takes a minute for it to show because my legs are so short and they don't carry a whole lot of weight. So when I start putting on weight when I was drinking, it would take until I was like well into my 240s before it would really kind of start to come out a little bit. I'm the lightest I've ever been, but I still like if I eat, like for me, it's salt right now. If I have anything salty, ramen or anything like that, because I've tried to take it out so much, all of me just go.
Yeah, your lips, huh? You can feel it in your lips.
Yeah. Yeah. And so much like around my eyes that my eyes will get this almost like burning sensation. Like I just want to close them because everything is so puffy around there, but I can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you look great, by the way.
Thank you.
I know you talked to me a while ago and you said, hey, if you see any changes, I want to see them happen naturally. So don't say it all the time. I'm trying to space it out, but you look great.
Thank you. I feel good.
Good.
I feel really good. Yeah. She got sickly and skinny because you drink. I know somebody who is like that a lot of people don't realize how much she actually throws down because she's so thin.
That's a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
That is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.
That's gotta be like alcohol and stuff, or like harder alcohol, right? Because I was almost exclusively a beer drinker. And when you go, like for me, I mean, if you want me to be really honest here, in my heaviest of drinking before I finally quit, I mean, I could do anywhere between 20 and 30 beers a day, And so for me, that was just 20 or 30 beers full of empty calories.
Yeah.
On top of whatever else I was shoving down my gullet.
Yeah. See, no, I can't. No, I can't do any beer anymore. It messes up my belly. She said Coors Light only. No
And
harm.
then Michelob came out with Michelob Ultra, and that was the worst for an alcoholic, because you're telling me that I get to drink beer and there's only a handful of calories?
Well, now they have that next, which is no carbs, 80 calories.
Can we list off all the things that we do too soon before the cool stuff starts to come out? We gave up drinking before there was no carbs. I got all my shots before people started getting paid and getting stuff to get vaccinated. Like,
I know. Do you hear these guys?
no.
Okay, good. One of our buddies at our sister station is very loud, and that's saying a lot coming from me.
And
But
I'll
I'm
bet
like,
it was
are they
football.
having a conversation, or are they fighting out there? All right, yeah. So it's Wednesday. It's Wing Wednesday. I teach a Pilates class tonight, and I'm doing a live with Tiffany about like all the best vegan spots around this area, and I want to talk to her about all the vegan hate she gets. So I'm gonna do that, and then it's Wing Wednesday, so I got to make some hot wings in there somewhere.
Yeah, I'd be interesting to find out about the vegan, because or I guess the question I have, or the big misnomer that I would want answered, is I think that everybody looks at like eating vegan as like, if you eat vegan, then you're automatically healthy. But Oreos are vegan, I believe.
Yes. Okay. I don't like to discredit any food. I think food is food.
Right. No, right.
I want to understand how it makes more sense to eat something that is make believe meat and not real meat.
Like,
I love you, Tiffany. Girl, I love you, girl.
do you mean you don't understand the impossible stuff? Is that what you mean?
Like, why is there like 70 ingredients? Why is that better for me? Don't answer right here. I'm gonna ask tonight. Like, why is that better for me if the plant-based ones have like all of these ingredients? And I'm sure she gets that question all the time.
And what's the difference between, because when Morningstar came out and all of that stuff, like it's gone through this evolution where there was like soy patties, and then there was tofu patties, there was vegan patties, there was the black bean patties. Then all of a sudden in this last 2-3 years, we've come across these impossible meat patties that I've had a few, and you can't tell the difference. There's the jackfruit patties, like which ones are actually good for you, and which ones are just not meat?
My son's favorite chicken nuggets are the plant ones from Walmart.
Because they're like little tiny circle nuggets, right?
Mm-hmm. He loves them. And my ex-husband swears that the new KFC chicken is bomb.com.
I didn't know KFC had vegan chicken now.
Yeah, they have. Is it Beyond Chicken or Impossible Chicken? He says it's really good. Well, with KFC, it's really about the crust anyway. So doesn't matter what's in the middle of the crust? What?
They should call it a counterfeit cluck. That was good, right? Was that good? That's good, huh?
Sure.
A family counterfeit cluck? No. Okay.
I wonder, does a bucket of that cost the same as the bucket of the other stuff? I can always tell when KFC has a deal happening, because then the drive-thru's hella long.
You know what I don't understand? Thank you, I will. What I don't understand is why the Impossibles and the vegans cost more than the actual patty itself. Because when you are cooking a hamburger or a spicy chicken sandwich, like, you have to acknowledge that is a legit loss of life, right? Something died for that. That should cost more.
I would assume that it costs more in the restaurant because it's not ordered as much as the others. So you're lucky that they even have it there, is what I'm saying. I bet they have a very minimum amount of the vegan vegetarian options if people are coming to your restaurant who are usually meat eaters. So it's a little bit more expensive out of convenience of them having it there for you, because otherwise a lot of that goes bad if they don't have enough people come in and eat it.
Okay.
Yeah, supply and demand.
I guess so. Yeah, I know. I look at it like I look at when I worked at the BK Lounge. You know, we got these boxes of burger patties, right? Like 25 pounds or 50 pounds of burger patties. And every time I grabbed one, I'm like, I wonder how many cows this is. Like in a morbid way, I was like it's like, oh, these are a lot of cows that aren't alive anymore, you know. And so I
Yeah.
always kind of equated like meat to that, which and I like meat. I eat meat, so I try not to think about that too often. But I always kind of equated that to like an Impossible Burger is like just stuff from your yard. And so I always just thought that one should cost more than the other.
Okay, but if you buy meat and you buy veggies, which one goes bad faster? The plant.
Yes. Okay, I see that. I see that. I see that.
So if they order a big supply of vegan food or vegetarian food and they don't have enough vegans or vegetarians to come in and order it, it all goes bad. So if you're at a place that most people are eating chicken, it makes more sense to have more chicken than Beyond Meat, you know?
So you're paying really for lack of sustainability. Like if it was more sustainable, if more people were ordering it, then yeah, maybe the price would shift a little bit. But because right now we want more chickens and not counterfeit clucks, then we go with the chicken.
It's always about money.
Yeah.
Always assume it's about money. Like if you go to a bar and you order a water, watch how slowly they get to you next time because nobody tips on water. Nobody pays for water.
Right.
I
Right.
tip because they're still bringing it to me, but they're going to go serve the people who are ordering booze before the DD because it's more money. Everything is about money.
When I'm the DD and I get a water, and I'm always the DD. When I'm a DD and I get a water and they are slow on the next water, that's where I really contemplating drinking again, you know? So keep that in mind, bartenders.
We got to jump back on the air, you guys. Tiffany, I will see you tonight. Super excited about it. We got to go.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.